Hi, reading friends. Welcome back. Today we are continuing to talk about context clues, and we are in day 2 of our lesson talking about context clues. Yesterday we learned that we use context clues to figure out what a vocabulary word means. Today I have loaded separately the context clues activate your schema video. So you can go on there and click and watch that short video to help you just have some schema developed for that. For our learning target today, it says I can use context clues in a text so I can determine the meaning of unknown words or phrases in a text. I will know I have it when I will write the clues from the text and the meaning of an unknown word. So that is your success for today, making sure that you can write clues from the text. So again, just to refamiliarize yourself with context clues, they are words and sentences that surround an unfamiliar word and help explain the word's meaning. So for instance, it may not be unfamiliar to read. You may be able to read the word, but you may not understand what it means. So using context clues says that you're going to read the same sentence that the word is in, or maybe you read the preceding sentence, the sentence before, or the sentence after to try to figure out what that word is. There are a few ways to figure out what a word means, and that gives you some ideas. So we're going to use the acronym IDEAS. And an acronym is just an easy way to remember all of these words. So the I stands for inference, the D stands for definition, the E stands for example, the A stands for antonym, and the S stands for synonym. And so we're going to go through the rest of this week and talk about these ideas or these clues to finding out what an unknown word is or what it means. Today, we're just going to start with inference. We have talked about inferring before. Inferring and inference means the same thing. It means that you are taking everything that you know from the passage and you're trying to make a guess at what something means. It says an inference is the meaning of an unfamiliar word can be inferred or guessed from the description of a solution. And there are some signal words that we can look for in an inference. Okay? So for instance, some of those signal words could be so or therefore. Okay, so those could be clues. Today we're going to look at 2 examples. The first one says, their vociferous chatter made me wish I had earplugs. Vociferous. Their vociferous chatter. Well, I know what chatter means. I know that it means to talk. And I know what earplugs are. They are the little earplugs, the things that you put in your ears that blocks the sound. So apparently, the chatter made me wish I had earplugs. So they were talking so loud, I wish I had earplugs. So vociferous must mean loud. Their loud chatter made me wish I had earplugs. So the way I figured out that word was to look at the other clue words in the text. Let's look at the next one. It says she was so famished that people felt sorry for her and gave her food to eat. Famished. She was so. That doesn't tell me enough. So now I'm going to have to read what happens next, or what is next in the sentence. She was so famished that people felt sorry for her and gave her food to eat. So I assume famished means hungry, because they gave her food to eat after feeling sorry for her. She was so hungry. Famished means hungry. So that is a quick and easy way to help you figure out context clues by reading what is next in the sentence. Also, we can look at definitions. So if I go back up here, we talked about inference. Now we're going to talk about the D in ideas. The definition. So it says the definition is the meaning of an unfamiliar word is directly or explicitly explained in the sentence. It might use signal words like is or are. That is defined as, or even the word means. I saw whatever it is, and that means blah, blah, blah. So if a sentence says means, then that's the answer. That is the definition. So let's look at some of those. It says he knew his future was precarious, which means likely to fall apart. So it gave you the answer right in the text, right in the sentence. Precarious means likely to fall apart. He was going to fall apart. He was going to be sad. He was going to not be able to do it. So that means fall apart. So whenever you see means, that's what it means. Okay? Today, for guided practice, we are going to do this together when we get on live. We're going to be reading a passage and we're going to try to figure out what some of these words mean. So I will go over that with you when we are live. For independent practice today, you're going to read about Mount Everest. This is a picture of Mount Everest. It is one of the tallest mountains that we have in the world. And a lot of people, not a lot like me, but a lot of very cool people, they will climb Mount Everest. And they go through a lot to get to the very top of Mount Everest. And that's what you're going to read about. And then you have some questions. What does the word essential mean? So you're going to go back and actually find that word in your passage. Where does it say essential? Right here. And then you're going to read before it and after it so that you can tell me, what does it mean? What does the word summit mean? And then it says, how did you find the word summit? Tell me what sentence, copy the sentence down that summit is in. Okay, so make sure you toggle back and forth to use your passage to help you with the answer. All right, and then a reflection. As a reader today, I learned. What did you learn about today? And as a reader today, I struggled with. All right, and then I will see you back live, and we will go through some guided practice and talk about how to find the meaning of those words. You guys have a great day. Have a lot of fun learning about something new today, and I will talk to you soon.